Appreciate y'all for joining the player. How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the 99 Nightly News Show. Come right on in. It don't seem like they're sending out the notifications, so we just gonna have to work with what we have to work with. Thank you all for being around here. We told everybody from the live channel to come on around and subscribe to the #3 channel. And when I be trying to tell people to subscribe to a channel, you also have to click the notification bell. That way you can get what is called the notifications when a player go live. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, so y'all will automatically know that a player is going live, so then it's not like a surprise. Y'all don't know. And then I also say, well, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com and subscribe to the website to find out when the player going live and excuse me, and what channel a player is going live from. That's what's up. We gonna work with what we got to work with. People know that we go live 12, 1, 8, and 9. Y'all know that automatically. You just got to search for a player every now and then when they out here playing. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Said, we're popping past the look at these 30 minutes of 5. They said the 312. Excuse me. The 312 Chi-Town is up in there, bitch. Say what it do, what it do. Say, hey, Sugar, the 912 Savannah, Georgia is in the building. You say the D is in the building on the #7 channel. What up, though, Pastor? What's happening? Appreciate you for being around here. California is in the house. What it do, what it do. South Carolina's in the building. Say salute Detroit. What it do, what it do. Much love. Willie, get the bag, bro. I'm showing up trying to. I need your support out here. I need support to make things happen. Sometimes, damn it, it feels like I just be coming to work sometimes. All I am doing is coming to work. Damn it, what is that? I feel like I'm coming to work just to work and I ain't getting nothing from it. And that's a bad thing. I don't know what the hell going on. The 334 the Gump Monkey Town is in the building. What's happening? He say, yeah, when the football game is on, it's F them kids for 3.5 hours. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, people not can. People, we don't give no. Damn it, we did not become parents to be parents. We did not decide to be guardians to actually be guardians. You know, we really don't be wanting to look after other people's churn. We damn it, we don't want to look after our own churn. You know what I'm saying? You say YTB playing as usual. The 4-4 Atlanta's up in this thing. What it do, what it do. The 4-7 is in the house. Come on in. Seattle, the 206 is up here. Say here for my blessings. Say I didn't get my notification, but I knew to check on my peoples. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. You say, what it is, the 662 Mississippi is in the house. What's happening? Appreciate y'all for joining the player. We got a few things that we finna run on through. We only got an hour around here, in case y'all knew. You know, we're gonna do an hour, then we're gonna run on over to Rumble out here in the street. I'm glad that you all decided to come on around here and check on the player. I said, oh, geez. Oh, I'm yawning like I need some oxygen. I need some air out here in these streets. It's always about this time of day to where I go to yawning. I don't know. Is it a lack of oxygen that's in my area or something? Am I warm? I don't know. Am I cold? I don't know what's going on. What makes that happen when you ain't really doing nothing different? You're doing like the same thing, but hell, if I'm doing the same thing, but then I'm having the same symptoms and the same reactions every day, then maybe I need to change what I'm doing every day. But I wouldn't even know what to change because whatever I'm doing, I don't even see it as a problem that I'm doing it. I have no idea. You say you need to eat when you yawn. We used to think like eating and sleepiness and all that stuff, but it's actually that you need more oxygen. That's what them people say who got them degrees out here in these streets. He say that's old people stuff. With it. Oh, Jesus. Is you calling me old? Is that what you calling me? Damn it. I am youthful. It's just my age is high. My age high. I don't know if that still considered me to be old. But anyway, moving right along, y'all. Let's talk about a flight attendant real quick. A flight attendant, no matter if you in the air or you on the ground, you better watch your doggone back out here in these streets. We got a flight attendant who was found dead with a sock in her mouth. It's a her.
Suspicious death at a hotel right next to Philadelphia International Airport.
The body of a flight attendant was removed from a hotel room late last night. Action News reporter Walter Perez live for us now at the scene with what we're learning this hour. Walter.
That's right, Shari and Rick. Even right now, still a lot more questions and answers regarding this case. But what we do know is that a 66-year-old woman was found dead inside the Marriott here behind me at the airport with a sock in her mouth. Investigators are referring to the death of a woman inside the airport Marriott as suspicious because, quite frankly, there are still more questions than answers. Sources tell Action News that woman was an American Airlines flight attendant who was supposed to have checked out of the hotel 2 days ago. When the cleaning staff finally made the discovery, police were notified and arrived right around 10:45 last night. Inside that room, they found several sealed bottles of prescription drugs and the 66-year-old woman dead with a sock in her mouth. People we spoke with here at the airport say the whole thing is unnerving.
That's very sad. I'm sad for her family that, you know, her body was found in a hotel. That's pretty sad.
It's very strange, and it seems like
Come on.
a lot of unanswered questions.
I know where you're going with it, Tracy. I know where you're going.
Sad.
Police.
There's a lot of unanswered questions. Now, we do understand as a flight attendant, you will make a whole bunch of stays inside of the finest hotels out here in these streets, but why is a sock in your mouth, baby?
Also say there were no signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle, and no weapons recovered.
Say it sounds like a fetish. It sounds like a fetish. It could be a fetish. Could be that baby trying to sell a little something. Maybe she was gonna tell. Maybe she was gonna snitch on the dude that she was dealing with, and he said the next time your ass is in the state, it's gonna be your last time in the state.
Autopsy results are pending. Now, what we still don't know at this point is, was this a murder? Was this a suicide? Or did she just die? Also, was the
You don't just die with a sock in your mouth, but go ahead, pimp.
sock deep enough inside her mouth to asphyxiate her? In other words, was this the actual cause of death? And finally, how was she inside that room for 2 days after checkout and nobody noticed? Once again, a lot more questions and answers regarding this case. Reporting live from the airport, Walter Perez, Channel 6, Action News.
Sounds to me like somebody who worked at the hotel. This is not her first time staying at the hotel. Maybe this happened by somebody who worked at the hotel, somebody who would check the rooms and stuff like that. But since she did, and this person probably had to work that day, the next day, and the next day, and then when that person was off work, the new person who was on shift came around and checked the rooms, and then they found that that person was dead inside of the room. The concierge did it. It's a possibility out here. I have no idea. Prescription medications, I wonder what. Yeah. Did her prescriptions make her suicidal? We don't know. Because they said that this is a possible suicide. Strange to me, but this is what they said. Moving right along, y'all. We got a mean update. And I think that the masses of you all have been waiting for this update. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, but damn it, I'm going to go ahead and believe it because this is what transpired. We got an update. Watch it. From New York, we have a New York update. I'm pretty sure that you all know where I'm going with the New York update. When we're talking about we done had a bolo out for the husband. You all know where I'm going with this right here. We had a bolo out for the husband. The husband of the daycare worker wife thing where the child had done died and multiple children had done got sick and asphyxiated from fentanyl. Remember they said that she called her husband before she called law enforcement while the children were suffering? We got him.
With breaking news,
We got
a
him.
week-long manhunt is over Police say they have arrested the husband of a Bronx daycare owner on the run. The suspect caught after fentanyl hidden in the daycare left a 1-year-old dead and other children sick.
Yeah, law enforcement sources tell ABC News that he was taken into custody by the DEA in Mexico. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Torres is in the newsroom with the breaking details. Joe.
How he make it to Mexico so fast, though? Yeah.
So, David, it was a days-long mystery. Where was the husband of that daycare owner captured on camera, leaving with several bags just moments before police arrived? Well, this afternoon, we got an answer. Nearly 3,000 miles southwest of New York City on a bus in Sinaloa, Mexico.
In Sinaloa, Mexico, hell. Law enforcement, they probably had done seen him, but they probably thought that he was one of the migrants or something, and you know we ain't supposed to mess with the migrants or something like that. Right?
A week and a half ago, Felix Herrera Garcia went on the run. At that daycare in the Bronx, 1 child died, 3 others were sent to the hospital from what investigators determined was fentanyl exposure.
You did say that he was in Mexico, huh?
Police say Garcia ran a drug operation out of the daycare.
Slanging that word, watch it.
They found a kilo of fentanyl stored near mats children use for sleeping. They arrested Garcia's wife, the daycare operator, and Gray Mendez, and Garcia's cousin. Police determined Garcia's first phone call when they found the children unresponsive wasn't to police or even 911. It was to her husband, who quickly arrived and was seen on camera leaving the daycare with several shopping bags. Just days later, a search uncovered a trap door right below where the children slept, with even more fentanyl and drug paraphernalia. But late this afternoon, the DEA arrested Garcia, effectively ending the manhunt. And what we don't know at the moment is how police tracked Garcia down in Mexico. But for the moment, he is now, David and Liz, off the streets.
Damn, boy, we should have showed up at like the bus station or something. We should have just been up at the bus station. Damn. We probably but they didn't have no reward though. I don't remember them saying that they had a reward out here in these doggone street. Let me back this up. If I'm not mistaken, are these not Target bags?
A kilo of fentanyl stored near mats children use for sleeping. They arrested Garcia's wife.
Damn it. Aren't those Target bags?
The daycare operator, and Gray Mendez, and...
Remember she was in court crying, I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't know what was going on. Man. He made it to Mexico. Baby, he had a plan to run, and you know your husband.
Garcia's cousin.
Yeah, a trap door in the trap. There it is. Yeah.
Police determined Garcia's first phone call when they found the children unresponsive wasn't to police or even 911. It was to her husband, who quickly arrived and was seen on camera leaving the daycare with several shopping bags. Just days later, a search uncovered a trap door right below where the children slept.
So, which is kind of smart, let's let the kids sleep on the trap door. So if the police, they ever come, hell, they're not gonna move the children and search up under the children. Now why would they look for the trap door up under where the children at? No.
With even more fentanyl and drug paraphernalia.
And they have more dope in that bit. So wait, so what this also showed us or told us that they did not bring the dogs in unless they found all of like the trap, the trap door and stuff. Unless they found that right there the same day that everything had done went down, then all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and take that back. They found it when they first went and did their little researching and stuff like that. So they probably did have the dogs in there. But the trap door was real smart. The slanging out of the daycare was real smart. Until it ain't smart. You done cost people their lives, pimp. You ain't never getting that. Oh, you ain't ever getting out, and we don't want you to have no second chance. You ain't got to worry about coming back to the community. They do not want you in the community, I promise you, because people is looking at this as a real tragedy. As a real tragedy. This could have been avoided, and you decide to slang that work and then let your neighbors them know that you had that work. You didn't let the people of your apartment complex know that you like really had that work out here in these streets, huh? It was right up under their noses, as we say out here. Yeah, for sure. For real, though. Moving right along, ain't gonna even much hold you. I saw a little piece out of, got to be more careful. Was this out of New York? Speaking of, we in New York. There's a problem, and damn it, I think that this happened. What time was this? Oh, this was yesterday. This happened yesterday up in New York. This right here was posted at 9:37. 9:37 last night. Let me show you a little something. At 9:37 last night, they had done said that this is just in New York City is gearing up to pay over $1 billion on just hotels over the next 3 years to house illegal immigrants. You say, I'm good. That's what happens when you call yourself a sanctuary city. Facts. But that's just the hotel cost. Mayor Eric Adams estimate the total cost of the migrant crisis will be $12 billion over the next 3 years. We are past our breaking point, he said, with more than 53,300 individuals currently in our care. On an average night, it amounts to $9.8 million a day. Almost $300 million a month, nearly $3.6 billion. Billion with a B a year. Residents in New York have had enough. Say in the video shown below, Staten Island locals was arrested for blocking the migrant buses. They blocking buses out there, bitch. Look, watch. I kind of what's gonna happen when let's say that they really start like rioting, when they really start doing a little something, you know? Really start getting physical out here in these streets. This is physical, but they really ain't physical right now, you know. One person getting arrested here, one person getting a citation there. I mean, really, like throwing chairs and slapping people with folding chairs and shit, like active like that. When is it gonna get active like that? And then what are they gonna do? This is just a doggone shame. Billions, and they cutting the overtime from you people. They cutting the overtime from you people. Remember we spoke about that about a week and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like a week and a half ago or something like that right there. Hold on. Bill de Blasio had 3 hour heated touch and feeling. Make out session with a mystery one. Oh, I thought he was feeling on somebody. My bad. You know we always trying to find the doggone news out here in these streets. That one right there for Rumble. Oh, we gonna say that one right there for Rumble. Don't even worry about it. Police had done did some over here, making sure I get you all that right there. Get you that real news in here. All right, bam. We got to go to Florida, my state. Stay in your ground state, but bitch go home state. Please don't run up. We in fit for our life state. We got a toddler. Well, I guess it's a 3-year-old toddler. It's a 3-year-old toddler. I do not remember. In the Southwest Miami-Dade man was charged after a 3-year-old relative found a gun and shot herself in the hand. Investigator and said Orlando Young is the youngin. Well, not the youngin. He's a grown man. It's seen on video because they have videos inside of the house, which is a good thing to have cameras inside your house and outside of your house. But if you have cameras inside of your house, please don't have your cameras inside of your house linked to your damn Wi-Fi. if you have cameras in your, which a lot of you all have cameras inside your house and it's linked to the Wi-Fi. I'm here to tell you, if it's linked to the Wi-Fi, people can see inside your damn house. I know, they tell you it's secure, right? It's hilarious. I am a computer person. I am a computer networker. I am real smart. I'm real sharp when it come down to computers. I love them so much. Your home can be tapped into. Yeah, if you have the computers, if you have the Wi-Fi cameras inside of your home. Shout out to the 510 Oakland, California, checking on in for duty. Say, will it no notifications on this channel? You all have to make sure that you hit the notification bell. Hopefully, you all have hit the notification bell. That's the only way there's a possibility for you getting the notification. Now, even if you hit the bell, that still don't mean that you're going to always get the notification. But you have a better chance of getting the notification if you already hit the doggone bell. Appreciate that right there. Appreciate that right there. Look here. Show y'all a little something. Let's go on to the video.
We are now seeing the video of a toddler accidentally shooting herself with a loaded gun that was left laying around. The relative who was watching her is now facing serious charges.
Meanwhile, we're also hearing that little girl's grandmother about her injuries. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with this developing story. Roy.
Louis and Nicole, this is a situation that could have ended much worse, and when you watch this video, especially as a parent, it's really hard not to get upset when you see what is happening here. This is a loaded gun. It's left unattended and well within reach of children.
Yes, Home surveillance video capturing the moment a 3-year-old little girl is seen jumping onto a couch and grabbing a loaded gun left unattended and out in the open before it's fired, and she's struck in the head.
It looks as if she was getting ready to pick up the gun went off, and I guess the bullet went through her finger.
I spoke with the 3-year-old.
Ooh, she got lucky. She got lucky. It just went through the finger.
Grandmother, who tells me that her granddaughter Serenity was supposed to be being cared for by her other grandmother, not seen in the video at the time of the shooting. The only adults present, a disabled woman sitting on the couch, and 23-year-old Orlando Young, the owner of that gun, who police said was distracted while watching a football game on his laptop.
The police arrived because I called the police myself when I received the phone call, and eventually the police arrived and they asked, "Where is the baby?"
Serenity had been rushed to the hospital by relatives. Fortunately, she survived that injury that could have been much worse.
You okay, Mommy? Pretty girl, you okay?
This video shows her with a bandaged hand in her hospital bed as she now works to recover.
They're trying to save the finger, and we're just going to pray that the blood flows back through.
Young, who was arrested in bond court Monday, facing charges that include child neglect. But it's this grandmother who says the safety of her granddaughter is far too important to send her back to that home again.
I don't want them over there ever again.
Grandma a little be like 42 or something like that. Grandma got the big Christian Dior bag on that. Grandma got a big old bag on her. Hold on. Look how big that bag is.
Court Monday, facing charges that include child neglect. But it's this grandmother who says the safety of her granddaughter is far too important to send her back to that home again.
I don't want them over there ever again.
And Young does remain behind bars. He is expected back in court facing more charges after we've learned that he got into a fight with another inmate behind bars. As for Serenity, fortunately she is in good spirits and has since been discharged from the hospital.
He just got arrested. And he got into a fight while behind bars already. Damn.
Now in West Miami-Dade, Roy Ramos. Look.
Bag him up. Jesus. Say, Chris, no more bag.
A toddler accidentally shooting herself with a loaded gun that was left.
And this is really why I do not like guns without a safety, for one. And if I have guns, well, because I have them with both. I have guns with, I say 99% of my weapons have safeties on them. I may have like a few that don't have the safety. Those that don't have the safety, I never keep one in the head. I never keep them loaded. Nope. Nope. I never do that. And I am what I would deem a professional when it comes down to guns. And I still do not like a gun without a safety. Period, point blank. I don't keep my gun. You should not keep your guns loaded. I would guess if it's not on you. If it's not on you, it should not be loaded. You know what I'm saying? But you can have some loaded, like a shotgun inside the house or something like that right there. And or hell, it might be good not to have the shotgun loaded, because once you grab it and you do that click click, I don't care who you is on earth. When you hear that click click, you know what it is. That click click alone can make somebody just run off. That click click just makes somebody run off. You know. But if you're gonna have kids around you, I don't care if you have it loaded or not. No. I don't care if you have a safety or not. It's kind of best to keep the guns unloaded. I'm just saying, I don't know, do you? But then again, you have to teach children about guns. That's one thing that we do not want to do, is teach the kids about guns, which is strange because it's like we say that in the darker hue community, but it seems to me like a lot of our lighter hue brothers and sisters, they've been teaching their children about guns. Yeah, because they take them to places called the range. You say, get a revolver. I used to have a revolver. I don't like him because the one that I had, it did not have a safety. That's really why I do not like revolvers, because the majority of them, they do not have a safety. Yeah, no. And then it's on the shoe, needs 6 or 8, you know what I'm saying, depending on the weapon and stuff like that. But y'all, we got to keep these guns out of from around the churn. And player got his back turned. Notice there is a disabled adult sitting on the couch. I understand that the disabled adult is on the couch, but the adult did not move at all. Well, maybe they couldn't move because the person is disabled.
Laying around. The relative who was watching her is now facing serious charges.
Meanwhile, we're also hearing from that little girl's grandmother about her injuries. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live.
Say, is the gun okay? The gun was probably scared. The gun was probably real scared. He said, a revolver is my favorite gun. The shell always stays inside. See, now you may need a revolver, depends on what you're trying to do. You know, the revolvers is great. Depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
With this developing story, Roy.
Louis and Nicole, this is a situation that could
say he was watching the Colorado game.
Have ended much worse. And when you watch this video, especially as a parent, it's really hard not to get upset when you see what is happening here. This is a loaded gun. It's left unattended and well within reach of children.
Yes, Home surveillance video capturing the moments a 3-year-old.
That's when that pain goes sitting there. And notice, we hear the pop, then a few seconds, and then the screen go to coming in. When you feel that pain in your nerves and that signal to your brain that your head done been shot.
Little girl
What?
is seen jumping onto a couch and grabbing a loaded gun left unattended.
Do y'all understand? The gun has a hair trigger on it. That's a hair trigger right there. Because the child didn't grab the gun. The child touched the trigger. Watch it. Look. The child touched the trigger.
A 3-year-old little girl is seen jumping onto a couch and grabbing a loaded gun left unattended.
See, the gun never moved. I think the right hand was possibly on the barrel. This hand touched the doggone trigger. Watch it. Hold on. Back it up, smidget.
A 3-year-old little girl is seen jumping onto a couch and grabbing a loaded gun left unattended and out in the open before it's fired, and she's struck in the hand.
It looks as if she was getting ready to pick up the gun. The gun went off, and I guess the bullet went through her finger.
He says she almost left Earth by mistake on purpose.
I spoke with the 3-year-old's grandmother, who tells me that her granddaughter, Serenity, was supposed to be being cared for by her other grandmother, not seen in the video at the time of the shooting. The only adults present, a disabled woman sitting on the couch, and 23-year-old Orlando Young, the owner of that gun, who police said was distracted while watching a football game on his laptop.
So now this grandmother don't want the other don't want the baby back over to the other grandmother's house, But I don't see why now the baby can't go back to the grandmother's house when the guardian at the time is now in jail. So the person who created the problem was him. He created the problem by having a firearm that he was not paying attention to. He in jail now. So it's like, it's kind of like, well, the child could be over there now because the child would not have a gun in her presence. But this here teaches you a lot. She'll never, ever, ever, ever grab a gun again.
Yes, sir. The police arrived because I called the police myself when I received the phone call, and eventually the police arrived and they asked, "Where is the baby?"
Serenity had been rushed to the hospital by relatives. Fortunately, she survived that injury that could have been much worse.
You okay, mommy? Pretty girl, you okay?
This video shows her.
He said that young Negro needs his own spot. I'm trying to tell you, he laying up around grandma's house
with a bandaged hand in her hospital bed as she now works to recover.
They're trying to save the finger, and we're just going to pray that the blood flows back through.
Young.
He said, Pastor, just a finger out here. Shout out to Jessica for the $5 cash app. Man, I appreciate the support. You all, can we get some more likes around here? I do understand that our numbers is low because a lot of people don't even know that we is around here, which we hadn't told so many people that we were going to be around here. But can we at least match the thumbs up with the amount of people who is here? Need your support. We still got the super chat around here on the number 7 channel. We still got the PayPal and we got the Cash App. Can I get you some? Can I get some support? The thumbs up is free. The thumbs up is free.
Who was arrested in bond court Monday, facing charges that include child neglect. But it's this grandmother who said,
Grandma,
the safety of her granddaughter is far
Grandma slim thick in it too.
Important.
Okay.
Send her back to that home again.
I don't want them over there ever again.
Ever again. But like I just had done told you, Grandma, you ain't got to worry about no guns being around there no more though. Cause Playboy gone. Playboy gone. Playboy is behind bars, and maybe the residents at the resort had done read his forms and found out why he was in there. And they read them forms, possibly done read the forms and say, hold on. Oh, so you was the one with the little 3-year-old who had done shot herself? With your gun? Your gun was just hot? Pop, 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 pop. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we care about children. Do y'all know about the funniest thing? We care about children and we care about women when we are behind bars. We care about children and we care about women when we are behind bars. And I'm saying that just to say this right here. We care if you touch, molest, grape women. We care about grape. Watch this. I ain't done. We care about grape. Sad thing is, if you grape somebody out here in the street, a lot of times you get grape at the resort. But we care about you graping somebody. So grape is what we care about while graping somebody. Strange. I just thought about that right there. Shout out to Elena for the $5 cash out. You say my 9-month membership fees. I appreciate that right there. I sure do. Yes, I do. Moving right along. Let's go on and get into this right here. What time it is? It's 37. We got time. Because got to go to the community. It's always something going on in the community. And shout out to the communities who be trying to get better. A lot of times we really don't know what to do different. We don't know, we don't know what to say different, but we just know that we need to say and or do something because of all of the things that's going on, all of like the tragedies, and people is losing their lives and stuff, and people ain't got insurance, and people still got to get buried, you know. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I sure enough do. We got to say something, especially when all of the killings, the murders, you know, the stand up and then the robbing and putting that thing in your face, let me get that right there, is going on out here in these streets. You say a crime aspect of the city budget. We're talking about budget, so we're talking about money. Here we go.
Well, one of the biggest parts of this budget is public safety. More than $600 million are going to the sheriff's office. We've told you the plan is for 40 new officers, but is that enough? The past 6 days have been very violent in Jacksonville. 20 people shot, including one person killed in a shooting on the east side this afternoon. News4Jax reporter Jim Pickett has been out at those scenes, like the one on the east side, talking with people about what they would tell city council.
Let me show you what's going on here in the east side. We're along 3rd Street. That's Berdier up there. You see this construction crew. There's also a crime scene here. The sheriff's department is still here. This was the latest homicide in Jacksonville. A man in his 20s was shot here after apparently some type of chase or road rage along the MLK Expressway. But more importantly, this shows that there have been 19 shootings in the past 6 days, 6 of them fatal. Now, the city council was taking up the budget today, and what they're doing is really looking at crime. That's where the majority of money is going. So today, I talked to people at crime scenes here and across the city about how do you think council should be spending money to make Jacksonville safe? People along 3rd Street are still shocked at what happened here when they learned that a person was shot in the chest and killed while in his car. There were JEA crews working in the area at the time. In fact, they called in crime when they saw what had happened. I did talk to one woman. So when you're buying, was at the scene. Council was meeting tonight to pass one of the biggest budgets for public safety. If you had a chance, what would you tell them?
They need to tighten up on the gun laws. These children have access to guns, and it doesn't make any sense. They don't value their life. They don't.
She look like old cute auntie. She look like old cute auntie.
If they don't value theirs, they won't value anyone else's. And it's just a sad case. These kids don't even make it to high school. Some of them not even in high school.
And just yesterday, 5 people shot at the Callaway Cove Apartments. We talked to people not far from that scene. They have a very similar message for city council members. They're not concerned about the money and where it's going. They just want to see council address what they believe is the real issue.
She said that we would need for them to look at, we need to take a look at the gun laws because the minors is getting the guns. And I don't know if anybody had done told Auntie, but not now one of the minors is going inside of the store trying to purchase a gun. So it has nothing to do with the gun laws.
If you enforce the school, making kids go to school, Jacksonville will be a lot better. Because you won't have time for people breaking into people's houses, these young kids getting killed in Jacksonville.
Gun laws and truancy are something that city council isn't tackling, but it's something people living here saying they need to start addressing. They also say, given the crime situation, they need to hear more from council members about their plans, not just at City Hall, but by going to neighborhoods. City Council passing a budget tonight for public safety. What would you tell them?
I think the councilman in that district should be more interacting with neighborhoods.
So they're not only watching this city council budget meeting at City Hall, there's also watch parties like here at the Urban League where they're very interested in what's going on. And
they call them watch parties like at the Urban League and stuff. I don't what is they watching? What is a watch party? Can somebody educate me real quick? Yes, they need some more programs. Yeah.
I think what's really interesting is who's here. Yeah. And this is former Congresswoman Corrine Brown. Hi, why are you here today?
Well, I was talking to Mr. Damper, who's over the Urban League, and he indicated that this was a watch party to give the community an opportunity to see what's going on in the council. We've proven as people that we can elect them, but we got to make them accountable, and we need to know what's going on.
And that's what you're doing, making sure they know. So this is one idea. So this council will approve a budget tonight, and then they have a year to work with this.
So they're going to approve a budget. They had a watch party. You said it's Maya Angelou. Got to be more careful. This is a watch party. Don't know what we're watching for, but I'm guessing that we're watching how they making moves and stuff like that because like they are supposed to hold people accountable. I got to play. Say it again, baby.
Why are you here today?
Well, I was talking to Mr. Danford, who's over the Urban League, and he indicated
I like your head wrap, baby. Go ahead.
that this was a watch party to give the community an opportunity to see what's going on in the council.
To give the community an opportunity to see what's going on in the council. Oh, okay.
We've proven as people that we can elect them, but we got to make them accountable, and we need.
We've proven as people that we can elect them. Yeah. We just go down to the voting booth and we just don't understand.
You know what's going on.
I don't understand because we came from asking questions in the community like.
And I did talk to one woman, Kiki, who was at the scene.
Council was meeting tonight to pass one of the biggest budgets for public safety.
The biggest budget for public safety. Have we heard anything about what they're going to do for public safety? In this 3.5 minute long video, have they told us anything that they're thinking about doing for public safety? But then again, they came out to the community to ask them, what would you like the committee to know changes that need to be made with public safety, and the gun laws thing just ain't the thing, man.
If you had a chance, what would you tell them?
They need to tighten up on the gun laws. These children have access to guns, and it doesn't make any sense. They don't value their life. They don't value.
So then it's not a gun law problem, baby. It sounds more like the one thing that they would never point out, this is a parenting problem.
If they don't value theirs, they won't value anyone else's. And it's just a sad case.
Hell yeah, the children are the problem. Ain't nothing else the problem. The goddamn churn is the problem.
These kids don't even make it to high school. Some of them not even in high school.
And just yesterday, 5 people shot at the Callaway Cove apartments. We talked to people not far from that scene. They have a very similar message for city council members. They're not concerned about the money and where it's going. They just want to see council address what they believe is the real issue.
They don't care about where the money is going, which that's strange to me because them is y'all dollars and we don't care about where the money going.
They have a very similar message for city council members. They're not concerned about the money and where it's going.
Don't care about the money and where it's going. Hell, it's probably the same problem that people in New York have and the people in Chicago have. They don't care. We don't care about the money and where it's going until we start to care about the money and where it's going.
They just want to see council address what they believe is the real issue.
Y'all want to see them address what the real issue is. Until they say either these two things, parents and the kids who is causing the problems. Until they say those two things, nothing is going to get done. Nothing's never going to change. I'm here to tell you that right there, and I'm in the great state of Florida. My state, stand your ground, stay busted, bitch, go home, stay, please don't run up. We're in fit for our life state. I'm wanting to tell you that right there. It ain't going to change. It just ain't going to do what you think it's going to do. It ain't going to do what you want it to do. When we do not hold people accountable, we will continue to see that things will not change. Moving right along. Let me take you on down. I think we're finna go to Houston. I think this is in Houston. This is something that we really kind of never see, but damn it, we're going to see it today. Oh, we're going to see this here today. We got 2 accused. Is it 2 accused? 2 people accused of trying to smuggle that work inside of prisons, right? Right? Yeah. 2 accused of trying to smuggle drugs into a prison. But it's not just that simple. Oh, this story is not just that simple. Let's go ahead on and get into the story, though.
First up here this evening, it is being called one of the largest drug busts of its kind.
Earlier today, 2 people wanted by U.S. Marshals surrendered to officers right here in Houston. Fox 26's Dominique Heath was there in downtown Houston as deputies took them into custody. She joins us live with those details. Dominique.
Dominique got that hair pressed down. Look at that paper. Hey, hell. She probably listened to the Willie Williams show. Yeah, there's probably listen to me, baby. All right, we see you, sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, Rashi and Anthony, our cameras were rolling as the 2 turned themselves in here in downtown Houston. According to investigators, they're part of a ring of people who had a plan to smuggle more than $1 million worth of drugs into U.S. prisons. And apparently, law enforcement weren't the only ones who wanted them.
So I believe that law enforcement is going to look at this very deeply because they're going to have multiple layers involved in this. And this is on a cartel level.
This man
On the cartel level. Pay attention.
and woman wanted in Louisiana turned to Houston community activist Quan LX to help get them surrendered safely.
They turned to, damn it, the dealers turned themselves into the community activists, so then they can be turned into law enforcement safely.
But it's one of the most dangerous cases I've dealt with, because not only did you have the street element looking for them, you also had law enforcement looking for them at the same time.
Take a look at this table full of drugs and contraband collected in Louisiana early.
See, when you got the streets, when you got law enforcement looking for you, that's something else. When you got them people in the street looking for you about that work, oh, that's when things like really, real serious. Real serious.
Earlier this
Yeah.
month.
It's $1,184,000 worth of K2.
K2.
There's $10,000.
I ain't even know that people still doing K2.
Worth of Suboxone, $4,000 worth of THC wax.
According to investigators, Noah Stiegel and Kiera Hunter, who turned themselves in here in Houston, had big plans for those illegal items.
What started as a traffic stop on Air Base Road near the United States Federal Prison in Grant Parish has led to over $1 million worth of drugs that law enforcement discovered that was trying to be smuggled into the federal prison in Grant Parish.
In fact, Grant Parish, Louisiana Sheriff Stephen McCain says his officers found a list of several prisons, and he says the group was supposed to drop off drugs throughout the nation.
What you see looks like a picture of a pistol in front of me.
Yeah.
Is actually 185 sheets of paper that have been soaked in K2.
This is 185 sheets of paper soaked in K2.
And K2 is a hallucinogenic. You tear each piece of paper into 16 strips, and each strip costs $400.
Ooh, they killing them at the resort. Each strip of paper is that $400. They behind bars trying to get high. Whatever happened to going behind bars and giving your life to the Lord? What happened to that right there? Giving your life to the Lord. Damn it, you be Christian, you be Muslim and stuff like that. Damn it, you change your life, you get a degree and all that shit. You may get 2 damn degrees. You come on back out and you is a productive citizen in the damn community. They out here spending $400 like a bad bitch for a Birkin purse. You know what I'm saying? For some K2.
The sheriff says they also found 8 cell phones, 2 drones, and these soda cans in the vehicle.
They got drones?
The cans weren't open like this when they were first discovered. These were filled with drugs. This drone has an actuator on there that the operator pushes a button on the remote control and releases the package.
In addition to Stiegel and Hunter, others were arrested in Louisiana.
This is a very dangerous situation, a very dangerous case. It involves one of the largest seizures probably in Louisiana history.
So the activist is helping the police with the drug problem. That's what's up. Do for your community.
Now, according to law enforcement in Louisiana, even more arrests are likely. Reporting live in downtown.
If anybody in Florida would like, hell, maybe I need to become like an activist or something. You say, this is fake. It probably is. It probably is like a little setup or something. Damn it, but they said something and I just missed it at the end. Hold on.
Dangerous situation, a very dangerous case. It involves one of the largest seizures probably in Louisiana history.
Come on.
Now, according to law enforcement in Louisiana, even more arrests are likely. Reporting live in downtown Houston, I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
In Louisiana, more arrests are likely. You're damn right it's likely. Do y'all know that they was looking for them 2 people? They turned themselves in. You damn right it's finna be more arrests. Oh, the biggest names that they can give up is gonna be given up. I promise you. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash shop. You say 20 is 80 in the resort. Will it? Facts. And in some states it's more than that. In some states it's more than that. They eating good, boy. Oh, Jesus, they eating good. You say the COs don't be knowing how much dope is in the pack. Facts. Say, I don't trust this right here. Yeah, because listen. I would say that the only reason that them folks would have got themselves turned in is they was more afraid of the street people than the DEA. They was more afraid than the streets than the DEA. But the problem is, with them being more afraid of the streets is, typically, if you was able to move so much work out on the streets, you have connects inside the prisons. Typically, in my mind, these folks should have been what is called not just in like protective custody. They should have been like in like, damn it, what is it called? The mystery witness thing. The damn it. What is the thing where you change your name, your address, your look, and everything? What is it called? Come on, y'all. You all gonna educate me real quick. Protective custody. Damn it. It's not protective custody because that's PC. The witness protection program. Yeah. This should have fell under the witness protection program. Damn it. A lot of people know if people moving that much type of dope right there, they got connections. That means listen. And now they know the facility that you are in. We have been looking for you, but you done turned yourself in and they put you at the facility to where we got about 3, 4, 5 connects. It's nothing. Thank you. Really though. It's like thank you. Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. He say if you go to the result, you still not safe. And this is what I'm saying though. When they know that you finna talk. You reached out to the activists to turn yourself in safe. That means you really do care about your safety. And because you care about your safety, you really don't want to be in jail. Since you really don't want to be in jail, you have what we call this thing called information. Information can get your time decreased and or it can just have you on life probation, but you're not incarcerated. Huh? Alright. Play with it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end. Other nightly news around here. In these YouTube streets, we finna go over the Rumble. Oh, we finna go right on around the Rumble. We showed Neville. I just want the cartel to really understand it right. Y'all better pack y'all a suitcase or something. Whoever is supplying them with that work, law enforcement and the media, just let you know. We coming. Oh, we coming for you because we finna find out exactly who you is. We finna find out your transaction. We finna find out the way that you do things, the ins and the outs. I promise you that right there. He said the activist must have been a preacher because they do this all the time. Dr. Cornell X is a Muslim, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe. But he's been in the community for a very, very long time. Very long time, and he have been putting in work. He have been putting in the work in the community. He always is on it. He always on something. He always doing something. You know what I'm saying? Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your call. You make the choice. It's your call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. I done almost messed that right there up. Hell, I did, but damn it, I fixed it. Don't need much worry about it. Matter of fact, let me. Oh, wait. Let me pull up. Wait. Oh, I kept this one here open. Oh, we gotta close this one. Oh, well, I can grab the little link for you, but I can close that one. I could put the little link right there for you, and I could pin this. Hold up. Let me go on, and as soon as it slides, then I can pin it. Well, I can't pin it until somebody else do a doggone a thingamajig. As soon as somebody else do another damn chat, then I can pin the chat at the top because I got this this doggone thing in my way. I ain't even much worried about it. Oh, all right, cool. Bam, I got this. I'm going on to pin that there to the top. Y'all can go on over to the Rumble. You can go over to Rumble right now. We finna make our move over there. Matter of fact, let me make the Rumble public. Let me make that there public. Save that. You can go around now. And that's what we finna do. Let me grab this so I can get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking. And I'm gonna see y'all over at Rumble. Rumble starts at 9 o'clock. As soon as Rumble hit 9 o'clock, is we on and popping. I'm gonna see y'all over there. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Bam.